So the darker it gets, the brighter I shine. We're coming to your calls in just a moment. I'm going to say briefly that I've been watching the shifts and the development of the Parliament. The Parliament is peopling itself with a lot of young legal talent, and you can see the changes for better taking place. And we need to encourage and to assist in guiding the process, because there are clearly some issues. There were issues from the previous clerk was there. I don't know what they were, but from watching even how a particular matter unfolded in the public and the reportage at the time, you don't need anybody to tell you that some tensions were present. And from this front page story now, yesterday, I'm fascinated with what has not been reported. By the way, I don't know it yet, but it is clear to me that there are some tensions. But the young talents have to be encouraged and to be assisted in forging the correct path for themselves and for others. I say no more. Let me come over to you. 876-926-2178. I think John is on 2178, you know. Should I talk to John first thing in the morning, though? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a puppy by his toe. If you ever let him go, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. And he fall upon you. But you. It gone to 2178. Let us see. Hello? Boy, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Jesus. Is which verse in the Bible? Jesus Christ same today, yesterday, and forever.
Anyway, in Philippines.
Philippines or Philippians?
Philippines.
I think it's Hebrew 11 verse 35.
Yes.
But maybe in Philippians too. Good to hear you, John.
I good to hear you also, Michelle. A couple of things there, Michelle. You know, we don't want to pit any sector of society against anybody. It is not right, and we have been living in harmony for a very long time.
In what?
In harmony.
Harmony, okay.
Yes, for a very long time. And to see nobody government is trying to pit people against each other, it is wrong.
Who?
Mr. Holness the other day, when they had the protest and counter protest, Mr. Holness put on in blue suit, so he must support the police. Not wrong with that, me support police, 100%. But what I was saying, the JFJ as a legitimate concern. And I was saying then, for the Prime Minister to show an example that yes, he support the police, but he is still in the transparency, he would have put on even one black tie. He could have done like Mark Golden. Mark Golden had on a blue jacket and a black pants.
Oh, so you want a twin?
He could have wear if I have a black tie. Say, watch out, look here. Because I'm just saying something. It's not that the police killing alone the shield. There are police excessive sometimes when even some routine traffic stop. We are seeing it all over. And we expect, because the mothers of our police are very good women and men whose duty our sole purpose is to uphold the law and to make Jamaica a safer place. But you have some rogue ones. And we need to call them out. And, just going around this, so the government has gotten $40 million to deal with the infrastructure, the city, the body cameras. But you don't know them things that what they bust out.
What do you mean what they bust out?
No, I don't know. Because the minister didn't tell nobody about it.
I'd certainly heard something about that in the past. They had the cameras before as well.
You're about at the beginning when I didn't vote again. It was dead though. Well, but anyway, we expect that our Prime Minister to set an example and show unity instead of trying to divide the nation.
I don't know that the Prime Minister was trying to divide the nation.
Yes, he did. And a matter of fact, I think a couple of years ago, the same Prime Minister here was bitterly against the police. When a young man was killed in a female constituency, he said, boy, it look like if he ever got that death sentence that from the police. He was bitterly against him. The same Jamaica Justice that was formed with the help of General Chuck and others. These people were in bed with them. So level. So what is it though? What is the difference?
I don't necessarily agree with that. And in fact, even in this Holness era with the policing, one of the things that he has always emphasized is the importance of the police understanding and upholding human rights. It used to be the case when SOEs were underway. We'd hear of extreme excesses and brutality of the police force. And every single SOE that Andrew Holness announced and whatever charge he was giving to the men and women of the force, observe human rights, don't behave in a particular way. So I don't agree with that position that you're coming.
Saying something for the public to hear and sound good. And when things happen, you take action are two different things.
But what action did he take? To wear blue? Who else you expect him to?
Let's move on, Mr. Shields.
Move on to where? You like to move on before you finish a discussion, I don't like that. It's like they give you your talking points and you need to get through them.
No, as a matter of fact, I am by the University upstairs, so I'm not talking points.
What happened to you?
Huh?
What happened to you while you gone to hospital?
No, but I see this scan.
Okay. All right. Well, hurry up then before you have to go in for your procedure.
The next point, I'm sure. I am pleased to see that some of the institutions that established by the PMP is now being praised by this government. And remember when the TEF was being formed, and Mr. Bassett and others was totally against it.
Really?
Yes, because they were saying...
When was it formed?
It was formed in Mr. Samba and person in that time. Before I was Minister of Tourism. And, they said they were taxed on the tourists. Now we are seeing the TEF doing archive work. The same thing with GSF. The same thing with National Health Fund. The same thing with the Universal Access Fund. These are institutions this year that was formed by the PMP. That is doing human work like country right now, because if they never have them, I don't know what they're going to do. But what I think is...
They could be formed now,
Huh?
They could be formed now.
Oh, Mrs. Shields, they're not division.
Oh, really?
No, they're not division. Why you tell me one institution?
I don't think about the country like that. I don't think about the country in leadership by different parties.
No. Tell me one institution away from art.
I'm not going to do that because I don't think about the country.
Form that is benefiting generations of Jamaica. Let's give me one. Let's give me one.
I don't study the country in that way.
Oh, because it cannot be found.
I'm sure there is.
The only chance to know one.
No, because I just explained to you I don't study. You sit down and look and see when PNP was in government. But the problem, John, the problem you're going to have, which you cannot get away from, Andrew Holness has brought an interesting sort of revolutionary thinking to the leadership of the country in many areas. Yeah? Even, I'm telling you, and I said it before, in economic management, in bringing in Dr. Nigel Clark from the private sector, taking him through the Senate, giving him a seat, and the out-of-the-box thinking that Nigel brought, it is now part of the success that we're reaping, which is why they can do what they do. Not only that.
Go ahead. Look here. What has a good...
I have to go to a break. Ask the question and go.
Look here. Yeah. This is the worst government Jamaica has ever seen.
I've got to go, John. I have to go.
Hey, boy.
You're there.
What?
You tell me.
Everything good, man. Everything blessed.
Yes.
Everything. Praise to the Most High God for rising up this morning.
Yes. Everything Sally takes up.
Huh?
Everything Sally takes up.
No, man. Me no put up yet, man.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
Me no put up yet, me baby. Everything good still, man. Everything good. Me no put up yet, but everything blessed.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man. Thanks 100 million times.
And to the listeners out there.
Yeah, man.
Without whom we just cannot.
I have to say thanks, man. I'm grateful,
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah, man.
Hey. So where are you going with today?
Me just say I go and plant up some little gungwa, corn and plant some cane tap and plant. Me I took the little thing. Because season good, Me see the season good.
What make you say season good?
You get one for rain and sun and breeze.
Oh, yes.
One for rain and sun and breeze we get, man.
Yeah. May, when I was a little girl, May used to be rainy month, And it's the first time last year, me see rain and October rainy month again.
Yes. Yeah, me a true, man.
Mm-hmm. It a come back. Everything a come back in a style.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, say for the sun come up, me a back out,
You can't manage the sun. Mm-hmm. You can't manage the sun at all.
No, sir, me can't manage the sun at all.
Because sun a come up from 5:30,
And the rain a fine art. If me work in it, do me nothing, No, but you can't manage the sun. Remember, say me have whole heap of heat for my body, so.
And what cause the heat?
Can't do me nothing,
What cause the heat for your body?
Remember say, me a man, if me a tell you the truth, me see, just if me no have pork to cook to me dinner on Sunday, me no feel good at all.
Oh, so they had brigand heat?
Yes, me have the good pork to cook me good rice and peas and me whole heap of vegetable and stuff to eat. Me cook for early, me shield.
Like what time so?
Me cook for soon, me say man, me eat like me cook Sunday now. Me cook for early, Me drink me tea with rice and peas and pork and say,
But what time you cook so then?
Alright, Carly say, me go to my bed. If me wake up 3 o'clock, me start cook, If me wake up 2:30, me cook, If me wake up 2 o'clock, me start cook, Me no eat 1 plate of food per Sunday, me chill.
How much you eat?
3 plates of food me eat Sunday. I mean, I tell you about no like small base, Me just crave me my gluttonous, me I tell you the truth, I crave and gluttonous. You see gallon buckle jug, you don't want gallon buckle jug, You see if me make it full of carrot juice with the beetroot, me suck coffee before night,
Are you proud of that?
No much proud of it then. It's good carrot juice with the beetroot tonight. And why not the world you think nice, so? Me not throw no sugar, no milk tonight, I said, we are so sucky.
I don't know about the gluttony, because I think it is one of the 7 deadly sins. You mustn't be proud in that. You eat too much, your mouth stretch. You cannot stretch out your mouth like that.
Then, no for me a little boy stretch out my that I can haul up.
I have to go stitch it up. Them have a thing now where sometimes they stitch up them belly, So them can only eat or them take Ozempic.
Yes,
them have something named Ozempic. Me say it kill off the hunger in your head. So you see the food and can't eat. You wouldn't take that.
No, Mrs. Me wouldn't take me, I tell you the truth.
Look like you love eating.
Yeah?
You love to eat.
Yes, man. Then me love it, man.
You
Me
live
just
to
like
eat.
this morning, you know, me go do little something before me eat still, you know. Me drink one cup of tea, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And then now me go do little something, and then now me come back and eat me good breakfast. I good breakfast, so you eat a man in the whole, you know, me feel, you never know that.
Not really, you know. Because some people say the fasting, long fast, keep you better than even the food at morning time. When them tell you to eat whatever, some people believe 1 meal a day is good and you can survive good pan it, but you broke bad.
Yeah, yes, but that's actually me broke bad. Look at, you see when me a little boy, me used to wake up early in the morning, take that chilani, for cow milk, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when me catch down everybody, you know, me season, I tell you the truth, you know, me stomach feel weak sometimes, you know.
What
Me drink out the cow milk, you know.
Are you not scarlet it off?
No, then when you drink it, you know, man, then you warm, cow milk, no come out of the cow, you warm. Me drink out the cow milk out of the shed pan.
You're supposed to scarlet.
No, sir, no, because you call when you, then, when me I go do, had the shed pan of milk in my hand and drop down the river.
Mm-hmm.
Me drink out the milk out of it, man, and catch back water in it. If I want to spring down everybody's on here. If you want to spring down it.
And then I know say you drink it out and put water in there.
Yes, man, they know, man, as soon as my father come from bush, man, my mother be name Miss Granny, man. Granny said to him, say, Papa, the boy drink out the milk and throw water in it, in a come over fire.
Oh yeah, now frat up.
No, in a frat up for water in it, so it's only boil up, but in a frat up. Now come over.
Mm-hmm.
But me can't do better because my stomach feel weak.
Then no mango never ripe. If you go pick mango tree. Hmm?
Then I tell you that mango ripe, you know, me just see my mango pan tree that's all well.
I mean, when you're a little boy and you go for the milk, you never see any mango for pick and eat.
No, I know that's the problem with me sheep. Don't you see mango tree them down in the river?
Mm-hmm.
Them blossom, but they no whole catch down the coal.
Oh?
Down the coal, so them blossom and bear, but then drop out back there no whole cut down the coal.
The mango no bear in a coal?
Me no know, them the common mango never used to hold down the riverside.
Oh?
No, them a whole car. People work up the place so sun and so come in, you understand?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they were probably not getting enough energy from the sun. For
I
full
just the
out.
road more Omar 50, but that's Omar and 50 roads, sir.
Them I think you tell me last time the road fix and you have carpet down there.
No, sir, road no fix. Which one I road fix which is fix what? If me did that here lead or bad man the road, did that fix? You understand?
Well,
if me did that here lead or bad man the road, did that fix?
a special time
So me
coming
here
up.
lead and bad man, so I go fix me road.
Them sign off on Omar down there already as a candidate?
Right now, I don't know what I'm going for me. You want somebody for me want concerned citizens to send one text from Craig to Mr. Mullins ready here. Right now, I don't know what I'm going to Miss I'm not interested to know what I'm going neither for. You know, I'm going with nothing for me, so I'm not interested in nothing neither.
When you say now I'm going with nothing for you, like wine could have gone with for you now?
Not to fix the road, man.
Oh.
I mean, I suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Suffer bad with the road, man. Because Christian, I go buy a little something, you know, man. I have to pay $1,500 to take you know,
Eat out your profit.
I push one barrow.
A barrow you have to use carry it down at your shop?
A barrow young man use and push it up them down for me.
And you can't manage to push anything?
Me can't manage it, but still. They load up the barrow up there so if you come down the hill with this weight when me higher now. The barrow now go haul me down the hill and match me up.
With all them food the way you eat, you can't haul back the barrow. Eh?
Me can load, you know, me can load, but me can't come down the hill with the barrow load up.
Okay.
Me a young man to help me out, man. Me give me when he carry down, me give me money for a cycle. When you can't do, you pay for do it.
That's right.
No cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Me there go and catch and cool and easy myself, yeah.
Glad to hear you.
Yeah, look, Miss Fuller, for me and DT, them and Miss Emily.
Yes. All
Yeah,
right.
man. Bless up yourself, all the best.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Emily Boy 9268631. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Shield.
How are you?
I'm not too bad, you know, giving God thanks.
Yes, who is this?
As in spite of what go on, everything could be worse.
Yes.
I'm calling, my name is Williams. I'm calling from Northern Trelawney.
Okay.
Miss Shield, I have something inside of me that burned me up from the other day. Some time ago, I think about three weeks ago, you were talking, you and Mr. Burbick was having a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And the argument come up about this rent to own that Mark Golden has as a part of his plan going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Burbick said that the NHT has that program, and when he said that, you said to him, the housing trust have that program, as if you were in shock when he said that, just like I was. I am. And he said, yes. And you asked him how long? And he said, well, he don't know how long because it never been used. And that is the part now that bothers me. Because if the housing trust designed to create housing for people so people can own their own home. Now, if they have a program like that, which I strongly believe is a good program for any government or any who the housing trust is run by, supposed to have that program. He's gonna say that he don't know how long it's there because it has not been used.
It's not that it hasn't been used. He said that when the customers are exposed to the other suite of measures that are available, they usually opt for those and don't opt for the rent to own. But I'm up on the headlines now. Can the hotline? Let me come and see if Williams is still there. Williams?
Yes, ma'am, I'm still here.
Thank you for your patience.
Yes, ma'am. What I was saying is, no, you said Mr. Burbick, according to Mr. Burbick, is because it's not that it not being used or what, something like that. Because
nobody opts for it.
Other options.
Yes, because he explained that they had like 100% financing for up to 15 million, and 2 or 3 people can co-apply, and there's deferred mortgage where you sort of schedule the mortgage based on affordability and you revisit over time and so forth, plus the contribution refund that people get. All of those bridge the gap, plus the low interest rate.
Okay. I heard what you're saying. I don't, the question I want, the thing that I am concerned about, the housing trust did not just come about. The housing trust has been around for many, many years. And this program has never been advertised by the housing trust, nor have I heard of any contributor who applied ever said that the housing trust suggested to them. Remember this, Ms. Shield. When contributors who applied are being turned down, is when they can come up with the down payment. They got turned down.
No, not necessarily. Therefore, not necessarily, Williams, because there are so many options.
I'm telling you by what I know. What I know of people who apply, and it's when everything going good until when they can come up with the down payment. That's when they are turned down. That's what I know. I'm telling you from what I know. Now and therefore, if the housing trust has such a program, don't you think, or would you agree with me that is the time now when the housing trust suggested to them, okay, you can pay you have problem with the down payment, so guess what? We can put you on that program, the rent to own program, and we move on from there.
Yes.
No, it's not. There's not one single person that I know that got turned down ever said that ever been mentioned to them.
Yes.
You understand me? And that is very bad, because if the housing trust mandated to provide housing for people, and people working and applying and contributing and applying, they should go at length to ensure that these people, hardworking people contributing, get what they applied for.
Yes.
And the next
what I will do, I'm going to ask Mr. Berbick to talk to me some more about it, because I think the points you are raising, they're valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, frankly, I think the policy is a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea for all the reasons I've explained. The housing trust provides mortgages. It is not, in my view, to become a landlord. Because when you become a landlord, is a whole legal department that's going to have to be put in place to handle, to make sure that monthly rentals are being paid. And if the rent is not paid for whatever period of time, they have to go to court to seek possession. Usually, the person who can't pay may end up mashing up the house. Then the money that you're going to sell the house for can compensate for. It has all sorts of pitfalls in it. That's my personal view.
Miss Shields.
Yes.
Miss Lee, many of these workers are contributors who applied. They are paying rent. Some of them rent is more than when their mortgage work out. Their rent might be more than what they would pay for mortgage.
Yes, and if that is so, you should qualify for the mortgage.
But because of the down payment in the way, they can't pay. So if you put them for rent, as what Mark Golden said, you put them on rent and you give them a certain amount of time to see, and when you see that they are consistent with the rent, then you move them off the rent and then they start paying their mortgage. And they own the house. I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, let me find out. Let me ask Mr. Berbick exactly how it works. Because when...
But Mr. Berbick don't know.
No.
So how are you going to know how it works, Ms. Shields?
He says it is something that is in the suite of measures at the trust. So I'm going to ask him to come and talk to me about it tomorrow. But the point you just raised, Williams, there's a big difference between rent and mortgage. So the fact that you say the person who is paying rent now can simply transition to becoming a mortgagor, I don't think it works quite like that. Because as you said, well, one of the preliminary things you assess is when you're getting a mortgage, you have to provide to the mortgagee, which is the financing entity, job letter, so they can see whether you're in some sort of a relatively medium-term employment. You can pay the rent, you can pay the mortgage rather, and on top of that, your age becomes an important factor, because if you're 30, you may get a 21-year or 25-year mortgage if you're older.
Talk about the age, Ms. Shields. Sorry, I'm happy you talk about the age because I have a shocking news to give you where the age is concerned.
Yes.
Listen, last week I was at Cornwall Regional Hospital by the clinic, and this young lady that works there, we were having a discussion. And it came down to housing trust. And she said to me, don't worry about housing trust, because myself and some of my co-workers applied. And they turned me down. And I've been working in the health system for a long while. And they turned me down. And I said, what? And what reason?
I'm getting a feedback from you, Williams. You have to turn your radio off. In the background.
You still hear it?
No, it's fine now.
I said to her, why they turn you down? Because we were talking about this, this rent to own. And she said to me, you know what they tell me? She said she put up her hand. She said, I'm not lying, and I have no reason to lie. They told me that I was too young. And I said, no, sir. You must not hear right. She said, that's what they gave me. That's what they gave me in writing. I was too young.
How young is that?
I don't know, but she working.
No.
So she can't be too young.
But tell the lady to call here.
I told her, I said to her, you know what you guys need to do? I don't know when was it that she
And nothing like that. None of that makes sense. No, if you're contributing to the trust for one consecutive year.
I'm going back down
yes.
Way. And I'm going to tell her to call. She said that's what they told her, that she was too young.
No, because we have young people who call this program completely out of the blue to say what age they got mortgages.
Miss Shields, I am just telling you what the young lady told me.
But I'm not going to treat it as truth because the experience is different.
You understand me?
Tell her to call. Yes.
I encourage them. Mister, when things like these happen, you guys must call in. Me tell them call the hotline.
Yes.
Everyone know we call them program name hotline program with Clive Mullins, Miss Shields, Emily Shields, and
Dr. Taylor.
And Arville Taylor. So we call in and make these things known. And she said true, but she said that's what she told me, and I've been thinking from the day Mr. Burbick said that to you.
The most the trust will tell them is you haven't been contributing for the requisite number of months. So you have to commence. That's what they say, and we have people who verify that to be the policy.
I'm going to encourage the lady to call Michelle. Let me see. Okay, I'll give her. Tell me, I know this number that I call you on. Give me the other number.
When you hang up, me give you the number. Go write it down.
No, give me too fast now, because me an old man. I might sound young, but me old, you know.
How old are you?
Me are soon 70.
Then I old somebody that?
Yeah, man. How you mean?
You just to get your groove on now. You are Mr. Stella.
No,
go get your pen.
Me can't manage what out there right now, Michelle.
Well, that is true, because some things out there you have to run from that, but it doesn't mean that you're old.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm 69. Yeah, so me call myself old man right now. Me not go try compete with them at all.
But go hang up and I'll give you the number. Thank you for the call, Williams. God bless you.
All right, now remember to talk to Mr. Burby.
Yes, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna message him right now. As Williams said this, I saw a video on social media in the carnival. Young lady, every single year when they're going on with their gyrating, them choose to go gyrate on the policeman. Policeman standing up doing his duty, and them choose to go gyrate in front of the policeman. There's something wrong with that. So, that is why, Williams, yes, you can manage what is going on out there now, but it doesn't mean you're old. Write down the numbers: 876 926 2178 or 876 926 7615. And you already have the other number because you call me on it. Me soon repeat it. Or give the lady the number, then make she call me, because sometimes people talk some things where no sound right.
So, sister,
where you come in so early?
Me come and I get called from the phone. Me come. Morning.
Morning. Very good, thank you.
So, sister, and the same thing they call us to talk about,
What?
Why this satanic something one they tell come to Jamaica here? They take advantage of the policeman them. Why? Suppose the policeman will call him, no one let out the snake when got on him. Then no go charge my human rights come on the policeman. You see, this what they go on? And these angry on the angry people of Jamaica with this Saddam and Gomorrah lifestyle. Right,
Yes,
You know, right, you know.
lifestyle, you call it.
Man, when this drought is, you can't lick him with, you know.
No.
Everybody come on upon him.
You don't have to lick him. Turn him back.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
every year, this thing here, they happen in Jamaica. And the more the crime, every time you see this same thing happen, people dead. And the most death come after because it's a curse.
What?
In Jamaica. This thing
After
here.
carnival?
This, of course, it's ungodly thing here.
But me just, you know, that.
Woman has started saying curse who been carrying on in Jamaica. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop and get rid of us in Jamaica. You understand me? Jamaica don't use to this careless behavior. When me say Jamaica right now gone to the dogs, all the dogs are better in Jamaica right now.
Well,
it is not right. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop, man. Everything they blame police for. Because we realize that Jamaica full up with peer criminals.
Oh, yeah.
Police can't do nothing at all now.
And where you live, Lime Key?
Understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You don't live in Jamaica?
Then when me go, me not deported. Can I go anywhere?
Oh.
Can I go anywhere? And when me look for my country, me remember. Me used to walk on there as come a Lucy. Walk back at night time. They come for me club and gone for me yard. Nobody kill me. Me think me bad beat right now. They all rape me all, man.
What?
Me say, a different time. We could have walked go anywhere. Nobody business with it. What me say? I remember the days when Jamaica people used to look out for their neighbor. Then the days done. People come from east. People come from west. Call them and nobody see. Everybody blind now. You know, say Jamaica gone. When the fish them come in here, if it come kill people, nobody no see. But if a police vehicle, this entire lane, camera pick them up and end up on the road. You know, so what Jamaica gone to? Eh? When you see a woman because she says she's a liar, come out the fight against police because police. Look how much somebody in a my family when me have to bury. Gunman kill them. And the lady shut up her mouth, boom. All when police get dead, she shut up her mouth.
That is not her mandate. No. That is not the mandate of JFJ. You need to understand what they do.
What they do, sister? They illegal criminals. And they make criminal take over Jamaica.
No.
Hey, it don't come a time, you know, when me they roast me one breadfruit for me little piece of iron out here. Man can't take you on your one breadfruit, so I'm dead for hungry. Take a JFK.
No.
Take a JFK. Me they tell you what JFK they do to Jamaica.
JFK.
JFK no have no use for support criminality at Jamaica.
JFK.
What me say? When you look, Spanner, you can't see the living demons, Spanner.
You cannot say that.
Criminal take over you.
Hold on now.
Me the hold.
Pull back.
Me the hold back.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mustn't be unkind in your comments.
What kind of unkind sister?
When I say pull back,
you
hear what I said to you? You hear what I said to you? When I caution you to pull back, I want you to heed. Yes.
Pull back.
And understand the mandate of Jamaicans for Justice. It is a very important organization.
For who?
For the country.
No, sister, not go so.
No, in fact...
You're a truthful person. Don't make your dead parents them rat with you.
No.
Don't do it.
No, they won't be.
Don't go to college, make you become a Kanye. Don't do it, sister.
Yes, because
don't do it, sister. Can you lie right now after Christian?
No, because I don't see what they do as being directly opposite to what the police do. The two organizations, they can exist with JFJ doing what they do. Indicom has its role to go investigate.
Other one here talk about, you know, see how since Terence take over and with Indicom. You know, see since Terence left, Terence by 2-0, so I think on rich and gone.
Where you get that from? Terence, let me take a break, and when we come back, you pull back completely. Let me go to the break. Thank you, listeners. The Jamaica Constabulary Force has put out a tweet in the last 15 minutes or so. A 29-year-old man who is named Garfield Dias, otherwise called Camphor Ball, of St. Paul Lane, Kingston 11. He was in custody on assault, OB harm, and escaped Tuesday. And they'd put out feelers for people to turn him over if they see him at all. Well, he's now back in custody. He was captured by the Kingston Western Police in downtown Kingston. So, thank you for that update, JCF. Yes, no, Miss Lucy.
Yes, sir, sister.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to say to you is
Mm-hmm.
the Jamaicans for Justice, their mandate go back to when the entity was formed and the voice that Caroline Gomes brought back in the day, very crucial, unearthing a lot, a case going all the way, I believe, to the Privy Council, really changing the balance of justice in the country at a time when police excesses was really high. They still have an important role to play because societies can become complacent and there can be excesses. So we shouldn't try to stop them doing what they do or to compel them to do something else. But a happy medium can be found, a middle ground. Understand what they do and understand too the role of the police, and we need not collide. I think we all can overlap or meet somewhere in the center. So don't curse her.
Sister,
Yes.
listen to me. If me come pan here and contact the Indicom, all who they dead, he must say condolence. He would never say it if me start liquor out pan it. But as somebody dead, he run come down and he run go on. You hear me say to you? He never say my sympathy or my condolence to the family, sister, until me start burning him out. Do things make people see the word balance. The thing no balance, sister. The things no balance with them. From 2019 till 2024, a 17 family gunman killed for me. So me know about it.
Yes.
Me know about it. Me remember when they came to my cousin at Green Island, in the care little boy go to prep school. But thank God I want to teach him. Because the woman teach him so till he'll get scholarship to go to big school, you know. What me say to you, you know, go turn criminal and crop. The little boy in the vehicle when they kill him. They get taxi, they get school picnic. That's the way they talk about. You know, here, Miss Carl, what you want him. You know, here, see, they come out say how much gunman they kill, but as police do anything. You know, when the crime went up, she silent. Now the crime they go down is a problem to her because she love when crime in Jamaica.
No, I think
crime.
no, the problem is that there have been a lot of killings of civilians by police. It has nearly doubled 1 year over the next. And that is why they're saying, it's not that we don't believe you. There are some questionable situations where families have produced what they say are authentic footage from the incidents. But for all of what is going on, can you please wear body-worn cameras?
Sister, the only thing me telling Miss Golf right now, go dig up me 17 family, them and put back life in them, come and me the pan inside. But as long as he up in him out, me the pan her. Because me want back me family them right now. Because used to get money for them, now me poor, and they dead young coming and get nothing again. You hear me say to you? So Miss Golf, they can go dig up me farm with them and put in life back in them kind of police kill them. 17! What me say? And not him 10 years. Eh? No matter that they can't tell everything for a family. All them pick it home vagabond, some of them not in the go to school, some of them. Can no money they feed them. What if Miss Golf know where they go on in Jamaica? She live up at Beverly Hills, she don't know nothing.
You don't know anything about where she live.
Up here, shrimp, she don't know chicken back in.
You don't know.
Chicken back for she man, so she don't know hard life.
She looks like she know hard life to me. You don't know anything about her.
You like me? What? Me don't want to know about her. But if you know all people that suffer when their family dead and traumatized, some are lead that are vagabond. She don't shut her mouth and not come against the police. The police will do their work.
You don't think it's fair for them to call for body cameras to be worn?
I hear nothing from her unless she got me 17 farm or gunman suit. Don't give me back the pension after them.
Okay.
You want to say, it's not she shut up her mouth, she ain't they come. And the police kill me farm with them, it's them, gunman. So them me want back that's me collect money. Me remember in Paul we alive. Me going to lose when we tax me get $5,000. Me get no. She better come give me the money then. I'll set her out. Eh? When me look after me come up there, Spain pity them not in school then and go again. So nothing no there. Because the she run with gone. No money to finish and go to school. They come tell me, say sister. Miss Gulf know people that suffer when gunman kill people. Miss Gulf leave it at her out. Look here, she never understand what people they go through need. She now come out, cause second and some people there until me bust out her. And now she don't come. Where's camera? Camera fewa. Only for do no work. Take down all the criminal enforcement and make me can walk free at night time. I'm afraid when me get message, me can go forward. Afraid they kill me. Coming on, they kill me too. Where they go talk to? Sister? When last of one mother, one father, they can't really give warning, sister. When last, and they afraid.
The spirit of fear is not of God.
Oh, then how pastor the can't with the preaching gun? It's what kind of story you say, sister? How pastor the can't with the preaching gun?
The pastor needs to strengthen faith.
Oh, what is your Jesus?
He needs to strengthen his faith.
You know what? Make a come here now. We have a lot of dead done a hand over here.
Oh dear.
Finish and Nathan Samuels in past away, his past student at Rockies. I mean, tell us, no, to my school, you are 100 and 10 years old, done a cove. Lawrence Hall, in past away.
110?
110.
Fought a good fight.
Next month in 111.
Finish the course.
So in passed away. And you know, some school man is to go bush with them goats, see me got about 11 head of goat. And they go pay up in goat them see me strong, you know. And son still losing mother, Miss Bell, up at home there. Then we talk up on the truck there, or drive truck.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it last week, yes.
Oh, man, tell you, and Bishop Teddy Bailey, up Atlanta, Portmore and St. Thomas.
Yes.
Him lose his niece, because what woman say me say, Teddy Bailey losing grandma. And that's what me say. Just you didn't tell her me say come here chat so fast. And grandniece he losing niece daughter. 13-year-old, she go to school up at St. Thomas there. But she a heart condition as she did. Let me tell her, sister, is where she gone now.
I'm hearing you.
In a Lucy, I'm not see you arcade. Sister, there's a water in the town there. Me come and tell me someone say about a ear. The people they say no, it's not a ear. The water done there for about 10 years now. But the thing is this, the previous councillor used to clean the gutter and it run out. No, it no clean. It no clean when the man come out of office then tell me. So the water level down under the people then stop. But it get a good source. So that's part of the Seaview Plaza sell and the arcade sell. So that's why they now help the people and move the dirty water.
But how the sale have anything to do with it?
It sell.
So
when you bring that to the people them in and out, they will let it here. Remember me come by and tell us say other day one part of the shop over the arcade drop out one old man there for rush to hospital.
Yes.
The only thing what parish council do only come collect money. They not him they fix the shop them over there and they charge the people them. Nobody now go buy sister the people only keep upside because they can't and they yard of their neighbor laugh after them. That's why they go in they go sit down So only so then they go in they go sit down because they don't make no money. People don't buy for them.
This parish council own the plaza?
After the parish council sister.
Oh.
Seaview Arcade.
Them have to fix it because people can sue them.
They now fix up the shop them in the sister the water label done under the people them shop there. What me say to you? Until somebody might join there. The next thing now. Don't Grange, you know, so the Kendall, you know, so the Prime Minister bill over Kendall Primary. So then take the pit them find this so can up a Grange Primary.
Me never know. Where is this now? In Hanover still? This is in Hanover?
Yes, Grange. Kendall don't have to reach. Come from Lucy, we reach Grange before we reach a Kendall. So then tell them go up a Grange if you see the school of the Prime Minister bill over done there. The former MP, Mr. Remember my name, the nice man used to come up people here come pray. No. Mr. Hanson, him at the deacon of the Baptist Church. He still teach down there. And in past age, he still got the voluntary service down there. And I send that primary, and he over Grange now with the people.
Yeah.
Sister, between Jesus Christ, between the Apostolic Church and the New Testament Church, sister, there is a big load a man on the road. And the people them have to come around there so. On one side of the road they go and sister down there. The next side of the road now one standpipe did they can also no water they Kendall and Grange.
Hold on a second. Yes, Miss Lucy.
Yes, sister. And the other side now of the road, right? Remember say the mall up on the right hand side, the left hand side one standpipe did it where everybody have to go the way all 20, 30 jugs to get water. The people them pack up over there, so sister. So you understand what they talk about. The man needs to move before one of the people them go there, don't they? The mall needs to move in the corner, the sister. In the corner. It needs to move down a grade between the Catholic Church and the New Testament Church, sister.
So the school not done fix.
What the Kendall school?
Yeah.
It complete, but I don't know they're not up in yet.
So what the mall for?
Sister, the mall up at the Grange Primary, not done a Kendall.
Upper Grange.
Look at the two school merge, Kendall Primary and Grange Primary, sister.
Mm-hmm.
So me I tell us more pick you up at the school and the corner for the pit them come around at the mall, in the road at the vehicle only at one side of the road they have to drive. And then the other side, sister, listen to me good.
Stand pipe.
So the man they park them vehicle full water for go there yard can water under the Kendall and Grange 32 years now. You understand what I talk about?
Yes.
So before one of the pit them dead done there, tell them to come move the mall, sister, for half of the road. You look at about 2 road the mall done there, sister.
Yes.
Hey, yesterday when the vice principal of Greenland High School, Mr. Mack's birthday. And the day before our elder Tanisha Grant Hewitt's husband birthday, Gregory Hewitt, elder Lucy Seventh-day Adventist.
There is something. You write down the whole of them in a little book?
Yes, ma'am, I have everything here.
I can...
Me get to that, me get to Johnny now. Johnny April, Johnny one me.
What, 1st of April?
I'm not 1st of April, Johnny Bang. Johnny no cool.
Two life crew.
Sister, me have no water, sister. Before me talk, me don't get no water for when on the yard.
Every time you come talk to me about it, I hear the trumpet. I can't say trumpet. You keep ringing the bell for the Prime Minister. And you know how water. What can go so?
Friend we have in Jesus.
Yes, nothing Andrew.
All our sins and grief to bear. Hey.
Yes, what a privilege to carry.
Morning, people say me not say morning. Oh Lord, sorry.
You did.
Oh no, you
said it.
Yeah, and then say me not say morning.
No, you did, man. You said it thrice, I believe. Just like Peter.
Hey, me not deny Jesus, I mean not deny Andrew.
Then Jesus and Andrew come in the same line.
You're 700.
Eh?
Hey, just like Peter, so tell us I mean not deny Jesus, I mean not deny Andrew.
All when you know how water.
Hey, I mean not get the tank now. It look like so. You have to go tell somebody to buy me one tank too. Yeah.
Sing a little louder. Ian, he'll soon come give you a tank, you know, same bring your stuff all the time.
You know, say everybody tank, give me a hear the chat which you do. You know, do. You know, tell me if you tell me I want anything, call and check if you want things all the while.
But he's now running down in Western Westmoreland. So how him still business up a hand over there?
Just at the end of governance, I go by one lady a wheelchair. You know about it. Hey, you know what I mean? I go to that over there. You want to cut off a bike and him come by the woman wheelchair. Man couldn't go in shop. Stand it.
Plant him seed far and wide.
He still at work.
Still at work. So how things are going on in Western Westmoreland? Do you hear about it?
Hey, look here. First sister are going now.
Oh God.
Sister, I will talk to you again. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the call. Sister, take care. I love you. Yes, I love you.
Sorry for running you off.
I'm going, sister. I'm going.
All right.
All right.
Father, what is going on in Western Westmoreland? Where is what's his name to come and update me? What is happening in North Central St. Andrew? I don't understand this ruling party. If you know election due and your leader has the gift of calling election, you know, settle your candidates long time so that 6 months to the stretch, everything Chris and Curry. Imagine my shock to see Delano Seavright has been appointed senator, state minister in tourism, and I thought, based on the soundings that I've certainly been hearing, that those appointments settled the issue in Carl Samuda's present seat. Because I saw that Christian Tavares Finson has expressed a desire to go there, only to see all sort of feeds populating social media, getting all kinds of messages where Delano is now campaigning heavily in North Central. Huh? And all sort of soundings I'm hearing. So how is that gonna go? Huh? Is there to be an election or a selection in that seat? And then the issues came up, as I mentioned, in Westmoreland Western. I didn't know that they could change a candidate with man beating candidate by 4. And that's causing all sorts of issues in the JLP down there. Yeah? So one day we will touch some of those issues and look at the possibility of them causing whatever in the seat. I think in North Central, St. Andrew, as you know, this has been Carl Smuter's baby for the last perhaps 40 years or so. And he's won it whatever side he's been on. So his approval of the candidate to take over from him is important. And you remember the premature announcement that Carl will not be seeking re-election, and Carl didn't quite like the timing of it because of an agreement he said he had with the secretariat of the party. And that has caused a little bit of pulling back. But there are some sort of political mistakes that shouldn't be made. And even if they're going to be made, not at this time, with the elections quite close, meaning a couple of months out. Anyway, I have a message here from Rick. Says, according to what Miss Lucy is saying, regarding what Miss Lucy is saying, that if the police die, you hear nothing from JFJ. And you corrected her about JFJ's mandate, and I get that. I want to ask, though, what is justice? Isn't the name Jamaicans for Justice a fallacy then? Shouldn't they be advocating justice for all Jamaicans? How they operate, they only seek justice for questionable shootings by the state. Then for me, change their name to Jamaicans Against State Killings. The name JFJ is off. Based on their mandate, it rubs me the wrong way. I'm just saying the name or acronym is off. They should be vociferous, seeking justice for all. And that includes families who are victims of crime. I recall there was an advocacy group back then called FAST, Families Against State Terrorism. I believe it was led by Yvonne McCullough-Sobers. That made sense to me. But JFJ is off. If you're about justice, it should not be one-sided or just for some. That's why I tune out when I hear them. Okay. Thank you for your view on that. 876-926-2178. Let me see if I take another call before I come up to the headlines. 926-7615. I think you're next. 7615. Mr. Coombs.
Good man. Thank God I get you.
Yes, good to hear you.
Thank God.
Yes.
I have a message to send to Comrade.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Very loudly, yes.
Thank God. All right, tell Comrade, say, I'm married the 8th of November 1958.
Mm-hmm.
No, 8th of November 1959.
Mm-hmm.
I'm married. I get 3 lovely white children and several grandchildren. So we don't care this man. When we have plenty of people buy for me. And the reason why we said that, he was telling me somebody, I want to Jamaica people remember Crawl. He said that Crawl. You know what Crawl?
Yes, I covered that case.
I know.
Yes.
So I want to tell him, say, me know all about it. I know Crawl before it happened. But the gold mine thing is I tell the material go down there for B.A. Williams. He was the custom broker here, and he gave me a control of them.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you material go down there, but We didn't talk about gunman. You don't come out, so you're going to say, come out, some people will buy for me. If they have 6 in. So, you go to about, I don't talk to kill people. I used to kill people. So, my friend, when you flip food, when I'm voice, but there are plenty of people watching me. Have you ever anything to say to me, Sheila?
No, I agree with that. And good to hear you.
All right, thank God.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, I love you so much. You're going to love. I can't hear you so loud again, man. They stick me say you're too loud.
Oh, you have to go get earpiece, man. Because you can't listen loud in a public. We have to go get your headset so you can put it on.
Yeah, but we don't like them to come here anyway. We're glad we get short sellers, but it's to cover.
Yes.
I am here tonight, you, right? And we're a click.
I know.
Thank God for that.
Thank God for it. Thank you. Gotta go to the headlines.
Thank God for this thing.
Coming up. Bless you, Mr. Coombs. And everything okay in there?
Thank you.
You're feeling well? Nah, here. Bless you, Mr. Coombs. Good to hear you. Let me see. I don't think he was here last week.
See me?
Ah, Jesus.
You think he might go far? You must think they might go
No. I wonder if the people them think I make these things up.
Let me come out of the night. You think he might go far?
Father Noah.
You must think they go far.
My God. Where did the last week, Daddy?
Me?
Eh.
I went there.
Me no hear you at all last week. Anyway, what is the date of your wedding?
My wedding?
Yes.
I will get a message there from Mrs.
Oh, you didn't hear. Mr. Coombs says he was married on the 8th of November, 1959. So don't fast with him. What is the date of your wedding?
What? Oh, me and Mr. Coombs. Mr. Coombs, I call up my name.
Can you say he was a careless? I don't listen to careless people.
Then why Mr. Coombs feels that? Because he's an old man. He must call this station and behave the way, disrespect everybody.
Me no know who
I've never called Mr. Coombs' name.
Me no know Mr. Coombs not disrespect nobody.
I have never called and comment on anything what Mr. Coombs said. Whether I agree or me disagree.
Anyway, what is the date of your wedding? That's all me ask you.
Me not married.
Oh. So you're a boy for Mr. Coombs.
Me know my age. And they must know their age and know their play. I have never. So I don't know what was said yesterday. If it was a joke, I wasn't a joke. So I tell Dr. T that I don't give listening ears to careless whisper.
Oh.
And I'm going to say the same thing today. I don't give listening ears to careless whisper.
Oh.
Everybody thinks that them big and them bad and them are labor right. And if you call, them can call after and disrespect you. That is how they behave on this station.
Not true. Not true on this station. There's no disrespect here.
Mr. Coombs is one of them.
Not true.
I have never called this and say, okay, this person said the right thing, or this person is wrong, or this person is out of order, or this person must know in place, or come good, or whatever. I've never done that.
Anyway, move on.
Good.
That's not how I interpret things that go on here.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Let me me never go far. Me don't hand over this morning. Me hear one town crier. Roll call. Prosperity is near roll call. So the people say, but me think prosperity we that get here already. No time after me see the PNP when I come. Oh, it's you bringing shame and scandal in the family. Then change to old pirate. Yes, the rabbi. Me start dance.
This is in where? Hanover?
Hanover.
Oh.
Old pirate, yes, the rabbi.
So why is that dance for that?
Every time I look, me see, I don't know why I see one drill. I don't know why I see one surgical drill. Or I see one hospital.
That drill question hasn't been resolved, so I don't know what you're talking about, old pirate.
I don't see one surgical drill or I see one hospital. Mr. Dental, so the minister now is a spin doctor, and Dr. Dawes is a medical doctor. But Miss Cooks,
the minister don't know nothing about the purchase,
Eh?
The minister knows nothing about the purchase.
Then what the minister defend?
He was informed. He got a report from Sarah.
Oh, when he get the report?
I spoke to him last Friday and he said he got it, I think, maybe the Thursday. Last Thursday.
You remember him talking to you about the same drill before last Friday?
Did he?
Did you remember him defending the purchase before last Friday?
No, because the issue came up last week.
You didn't have... No, Miss Cooks. No. It came up before.
Really?
It came up before. You asked him the question on this program and whatever before. Yes,
on the drill?
Yes, man.
No.
It come up before because me even asked Mr. Mullins, the minister, when I want you from the minister, what they need to do is tell us the brand, the made, which party make and who make it, because everybody has to I tell Mr. Mullins, and if the week before, the same week he was on the program, they're trying to defend it.
I missed that. I don't recall it.
And if I did work.
I don't remember.
It wasn't you know. But it's not the first. It's not the first. And the first is really come up.
Oh.
It's not the first. When Lambert brought up, Lambert first asked about it.
I missed the Senate with Lambert speaking about it. I heard about it and I haven't listened back to it yet. But it's last week that it came to my attention and I spoke to Dawes.
This is about 2 months old.
Oh.
It's about 2 months old.
Mm-hmm.
So the people them now say he's a spin doctor and Dr. Dawes is a medical doctor.
Yeah, but the whole thing doesn't really make... I'm not sure how to conclude on it.
It don't make no sense?
No.
Based on what I know, remember, I don't have to say it, too much here, so. Based on what I know, and when I look at the bid, it's too high, 14, 28, and 50. 14 million, 28,
no, I think it's 12.
50 million.
I think it's 12, 30, and 50. But whatever the variant...
12,
30, 50. Yeah, but yes. the 12, I understand, didn't have the attachments. So that explains why it's so low.
So the attachment 12 that are 8. That are 8. So and 16 million.
18 million difference, yes.
18 million difference for the attachment?
Yes, because the attachments allow for other other areas of the profession like ENT or orthopedics to be able to use the same drill.
Miss Crooks, call Dr. Dawes. He's a doctor.
I spoke to Dr. Dawes.
I make them talk about drill, you hear me?
Yeah, what I said to you? I spoke to Dr. Dawes last week, Thursday, on this program. And then I spoke
with him?
Yes, and I spoke with Wentworth Charles after Dawes. And what Wentworth explained is that it's a particular unit in Sarah that gave, before they went to bid, the unit got the specifications from neurosurgeons, and as a result of getting the specifications and they stretching their net wide by looking the pricing of this thing, they set a price of $31 million. And as a result of that price, based on the specs, they then prepared the bid document. And as a result of the bid document, entities then put in their application, their bid application. 3 people were then shortlisted. One was automatically excluded, which was the 12 million, because it didn't include the bits. So it came down between the 30 and the 50. And
so what's the difference between the $30 million one and the $50 million one?
The whatever it is, the 30 million was in the range that the entity in Sarah had originally priced it, and it had all of the attachments with it. So they went with that. And the public procurement unit approved the bid. And so they went with that 30 million. I'm not done with asking the questions though, because something is off.
But make it stay. I went to ask one question, almost flat, but make it stay. Miss Crooks, you realize over the last 2 weeks where this country ahead? anybody realize?
Where?
I don't know if you follow history or how deep. You see, all the man them joke, and even though it happened again worldwide, they didn't international, in the West, them joke and joke, and out of nowhere, World War I broke out. Almost out of nowhere, one man dead, and World War I broke out. And after World War I, we say, okay, World War, what you call it? Memorial Day, and it should have end all war. Out of nowhere, them played it, and World War II broke out. I remember when certain people in opposition, they were in love with Jamaicans for justice. They were so in love with them, with Jamaicans for justice. And all of a sudden, you see what is happening now? Because we don't stop that, we split the country into three. First time, if you give police information from gunman say a police informer. Now, if you ask for certain certain things from police, you're a criminal.
Like what?
What kind of nonsense is that?
Like what? If you ask for what?
Jamaicans for justice, they want them to wear by the camera. All of us Jamaicans for justice are criminal.
Who said that?
Terrorists. Huh?
Who said they're criminals?
You know, listen.
No, I ask you who said it.
Me never say. I know your arm. You know, officially come from your party, Miss Cook. You don't feel nervous. You get nervous. You know, officially come from the high ranking one day.
You can come here with your rubbish every day.
Don't get nervous.
Don't stop.
Get nervous, honey.
You can push me in any corner you wish.
Just watch social media.
But
And Jesse,
this
just
is
watch
it.
them.
People say
And
anything
go
they
out
want.
there. No. People are saying, and it is okay for people to say no because the shoes is on your foot.
It's not okay. It's not
You
okay.
understand?
I even spoke to Miss Lucy a while ago and cautioned her as to why it's not okay. So you guys can say anything you want.
You
It is
hear me?
true that people, when the politics changes, people's sentiments change.
Oh,
That
I'm
is
glad
true.
you say that.
But we see it.
You see? If we can't work with become a police informer, and if them send out for wear camera, them are criminal. If Integrity Commission publish one report, them are PNP. If Mrs. Monroe Ellis send one report, she a PNP. So we split the country into two, PNP, JLP, who is supporting police and who is against police. That is what the JLP is doing. Who they put up sign? When people have the right to put up them sign. You see, me I don't know they take down sign, meanwhile for them they go up. Everybody is all of a sudden a law unto them own self. You know why, Miss Cooks? Because some things I can't talk about. You know why? Because this one can't give the party $10 million to election. That one can't give $20 million. So everybody turn a blind eye because they are getting what they are getting. They can send for some money for them so they can send a one supermarket to pick up some food. We call it whatever them call it, care package.
I don't know how that part come in. Both contributors to. I don't know how that come in.
Everybody is doing what they are not supposed. What is wrong, and everybody, and it's going to take time and turn into an institution. You see a murder turning into an institution, as a corruption, nepotism, and favoritism are turned into an institution where people can just do as them like.
Where are the examples of nepotism you see now?
Examples?
Yes.
You want me to waste because I credit upon a phone. You want me to waste my credit to tell you?
Yes, you've been wasting your credit to chat rubbish for the last 5 minutes.
What, Miss Cooks, as long as it is not music to your ears and your party and rubbish.
Tell me where the nepotism is. Give me the examples
Miss Cooks,
now.
I'm not going to waste my time.
You cannot think of it.
My credit to tell you something that you already know.
I do not. And your conversation is not with me alone. You cannot give any examples.
The 200 and the 600 and odd vehicle that what Dr. Tanga chat about. When are we getting back the money for the used car one from 2018?
Is the used car issue an example of nepotism?
I'm only asking a question.
You can't ask a question in answer to mine and give me something that doesn't match.
From nepotism.
Move off the phone.
I move on from nepotism. The 600 and odd vehicle Dr. Chang is talking about. How many, when are we getting back the money for the 200 and odd what taxpayers pay for from 2017? Is that 200 the money pay back yet? Hello?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
But
You're asking
why
a
are we not
question
asking-
related to
why-
Dr. Chan.
Why are you not asking? Why
But
are
you
you
just
not
are fling
asking
so
this
many
question?
things at once.
Why are you not asking?
You are asking it.
Every week
You're
we
free.
every week we come here. We talk about it.
I am not your ventriloquist, you know.
Me know that.
Oh, so
Me know a
you
long
can
time.
ask what you want, and you have a greater voice as I do. So you put the question out there,
So
they can answer it.
I'm putting it out there.
And make some of your vloggers put it up on social media.
Me not have no blogger.
Oh,
Me not have none, Miss Crooks. Trust me when me tell you say me not have none.
you got them right there. Because everybody
don't-
acting through some surrogate these days.
No. You think I'm like those over the JLP? We have them 20 Facebook page and they go on like one of them?
I
Why
don't,
come
I
out
don't
and
even know
disrespect people?
how to use Facebook. For me.
Eh? You think and then 20 Twitter so when you delete somebody said me sure said the one the other one there because when she delete him all of the other what you call it now all of their contact for want of a better word come know what they call it all of the other contact them disappear so then sure say him it spread propaganda and disrespect so I don't know I don't have any but on a lighter note I know she's listening.
Who?
The lady.
Who is the she you're talking about?
The lady from Stonehenge. One of our people, Miss Cook. The thing did not reach her because the number that I have, I want 3G, 2G chip, me have Miss Cook. I want 2G phone. And it told them go down the same day. So we lose everything.
You're not 5G winner now. Were you still there 2G?
That chip when we have, a friend chip just a come at Jamaica. So just imagine. I may buy a phone last year only if you know say a 2G. When we go online, them a laugh after me. You see. So the lady from Stonehenge, I did not I couldn't reach you. And the instructions that you gave the people them tell me say they don't know how to find you. So you have my number.
Kuya? She have your number?
Yeah, she have my number.
After
That's
all.
good. Somebody you know Miss Cook.
Well, so a lady told me last week. Did you hear Nicole? A lady named Nicole called thanking you for the bun and cheese.
No, I didn't.
Yes, man. First time caller was singing your praises.
Female name never there on the box, but you know Miss Cook. Or the plastic.
Your name never there on it?
No, man, me not put female name on it.
Oh, that's
the
good.
Only thing there on it was HTB. Hard to beat. Yes.
That's what HTB stand for?
Yes, hard to beat.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you never have an you never have an MLA and comrade.
I thought it was just
line.
HTB bun. I didn't know it was hard to beat. Crazy. Nice. Who asked me the other day, why them say it's a big thing to laugh about if you see your name Pambula and you eat it? What is wrong with that?
That means that they say you can't read all right, you're done.
Then look how many, even when you're doing birthday cakes now, you put the person name on it.
That's different. Bula.
Why is it different though?
Bula, birthday cake, a birthday cake. Miss Cooks, before you go, when you drive, can you not go back on original? Drive good on drive past somebody in the road there where them a patch. Come and tell kid that one day, I don't want them shoot me. Good drive past somebody in the road there where them a patch, then spark or whatever.
That is not Spark. Spark is not a patching program.
Whichever one of them, and tell me if it's not a national disgrace. Tell me, if we just supposed to stop there with the town cry and play. Old pirate, yes, the rabbi.
Oh, you want to end where you started. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a good day.
Yes,
thank you so much. Yes, Jillian says it means Hannahtown Bakery as well. Let me take a break.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hello. And how are you?
Very well, thank you. Who is this?
Just call me son. And good morning to your listeners also.
Good to have you. And you're well?
Yes, I'm giving God thanks. I'm surviving. I have my food, I have a roof over my head. And so I'm giving God thanks.
You called me last week as well, son.
Excuse me?
Did we speak last week?
Yeah, I don't remember if it was last week or the week before.
Week before, yes.
I think. But I'm having a issue with how the country is running.
Yes.
And I take notice of the call by JFJ. Are you hearing me, Michelle?
I am.
Right, the other day. And so that call was, I think it was something to, like a call for action. Because they have been talking about the body wearing camera for a good while, as I should say, a good while. And they're not getting a good response. So I think what they said, they went out there to try to see if they could get a highlight in terms of to force the police to wear body wearing camera. And I think it was a good call. But what disturbed me is that the government came out and said, boy, you know what, I don't think they should be out there because I don't think it is fair to the police because it will demoralize the police.
No, they didn't say it's not fair for them to be out there.
Excuse me?
Nobody said it wasn't fair for them to be out there.
That is what Marlon Morgan said. I heard him clearly.
You can't stop the people from being out there. What he said is that they are mounting a presence as well.
That's what he said. He said that they're not supposed to be out there because what they call the body that investigated Indicom. Right. And they haven't found any reason for like a murder or so. But I understand that, but I think it was a bad move on the government part as a person who's looking on. Because it shows like, when JFJ is talking, it's like it's a suppression from the government.
No.
I don't think it should.
What do you mean suppression from? How could it be suppression when they're being heard? Nobody's stopping them from talking.
Yes, but when I look at it, Miss Shields, look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
JFJ is out there trying to advocate for the body wearing camera, right? And then you, as a government member, call a protest. It seems like you're calling a protest against JFJ by suppressing them not to speak out. And I think that was a wrong move.
Okay.
I really do. And next thing I want to say, sometimes when people talk about justice in this country, or say maybe, I don't think the police are doing a completely good job. Some people say, boy, you're talking against the police. There are good police out there, and there are good bad police. And I think some police do their job very well. But as JFJ said, the incidence of killing is so high that they want the body wear camera to be wear. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a very good call. And for those criminals who are killing people out there, I don't want them to think that people are talking for them.
Yes,
or give them the lead way to kill.
Yes.
That couldn't be.
Isn't that the issue? You heard Miss Lucy talk to me, and I read a message sent by Rick. And the feeling of some, the feeling is they don't hear many people talking against those who are killing thousands yearly and the victims, the hundreds of thousands in victims left behind, and to also ensure that the force that is serving and protect us, that they don't feel demotivated when a process such as a protest is put on by Jamaicans for Justice. That's the balance that people say they need to see. It may not come from JFJ because I keep saying to Miss Lucy, JFJ's mandate is really looking at police excesses and all of those things. So it's sort of unfair to ask them to step outside what their mandate is. But it becomes a bit confusing for people who then feel they have to mount a counter to support efforts that are paying off, people believe, by the police.
I understand. It is heart-rending for one person to send the child to school and they grow up and become a big man or a big man, and then gunmen kill them. When gunmen kill anybody at all, it leaves a vague in the family.
A void.
It causes heartbreak. It causes stability in the family because maybe that person is the breadwinner. And so those people that are killing people, my call for them is to stop because it is not right. You can't make a life, so don't take a life. And it is cruelty because a lot of people can suffer for that because of that. Why? Because you you send the child to school, the child grow up, he's a sole breadwinner, right? When he become 21 or so, and then you kill that person, and you leave a void in the family, and the cycle continue and continue. But Michelle, it is people to think and to analyze their life and to see how is it that where is life is gonna take them. Because you can't just get up and say, boy, all right, I'm gonna rob and cook some food today, and I'm gonna find what happened to the other person's life. You say to get that food. It leave a void in the society, and I mean that's all I have to say today. But I'll talk to you again.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna talk to you on some on a continual basis. So take care.
I appreciate it, and thank you for the look inside the penal system you came with last time as well. All right.
Okay. All right.
All the best to you. 92621. In fact, the Observer in its editorial this morning, the headline, demonstrate, remonstrate, but the message must resonate, JFG. And they have put up a post by somebody named Miss Gillian Scott, who posted this on Facebook. The person says, JFG is an important entity. Many excesses have been turned back as a result of their work. But this is where they lost me, and in my view, lost the narrative. They first framed their protest as too many killed in shootouts by the police. They compared police killings here with killings in the United States, looking at the sheer numbers without looking at murders per capita of both countries. I was stunned. Jamaica has been in a activity was bound to generate more casualties. What did they expect? Indicom is still in place in investigating. The benchmark cannot be number of police killings. It must hinge on the output of Indicom investigations and the number of murders per capita. When many pointed out to them, that is JFJ, that they should have had a different approach that framed their intervention as advocacy for body-worn cameras. They slightly shifted the narrative, but then they lost the momentum. The police indeed need to wear body-worn cameras, but to take a stance against the police in a time of historic successes against crime to a crime-weary nation warrant a protest. It warranted nuanced, high-level advocacy for body-worn cameras while offering guarded congratulations for the decrease in the crime rate. They've come out on the wrong side of history as out-of-touch, uptown pencil pushers who do not care about the lived realities of many in volatile communities. That is one view. Okay? Son, I thought you perhaps want to consider that as well. 2178. Morning, 2178. Come, turn your radio down and come to 178. I'm with you. You're going to miss the rapture. 2178. I'm with you.
Yes,
Turn off the radio. Yes. Turn your radio down or you're going to lose me. You have a minute and a half. Who is this?
Oh my God, I've been calling you so long.
And you get me so long and you ain't talking. Who is it?
Thank God, thank God.
Yes.
This is Nana. It's my first time.
Yes.
On your program.
Good to have you, Nana.
All right, my darling.
Yes.
Amen. All right.
Yes.
All right. I've been listening all the while, and John.
Comrade.
Mm-hmm. John and Comrade. Oh my God! Especially John, his mouth is on like a pillar on the radio. Why is it? Oh my God! Anyway, I don't want to talk. I want to ask them a question, both of them.
Yes.
I want to ask when if they finish the ballot packing already.
If they finish what?
The ballot packing.
Ballot
Because
patching?
PNP have never won a fair election. They pack the ballot box. I can tell you all about it.
Not true.
Huh?
Not true.
I can tell you, hold on.
And they definitely won 2011 election, 29th of December.
Okay.
Yes.
I tell you, in the first time the ballot packing comes, is Mr. Michael Manley when he won.
Oh, God. Come to me in the 2000s, at least that. Nana, I'm up on the break, though, and I have to take money talk after this. Let's talk again. I'm so sorry.